y'all? It's Lucky Loki back in action, playing some more Tomb Raider. Alright, so we had just made it to the hidden city when we stopped our previous save, or last time we played. Yeah, I guess that one sounds better. So, we just rescued the sweet little Incan boy. I'm gonna call him the sweet little Incan boy. And we are now going to try to figure out some of the secrets of the hidden city. And as you know, it's Lucky Loki leading the way, and this loading screen takes forever and a day. Don't even have the line yet. There's the line, yay! Almost there. Now, I don't know about y'all, but my state has decided to start opening back up some of its businesses. I live in Oklahoma, by the way. So, you have to check with your own states to figure out what's going to open and what's not. I am not in charge of that, nor will I ever will be. Give me just a second. I was trimming my nails while I waited for that load screen, because they were getting ridiculously long. Alright, am I saved over here by this campfire? This is where we are. Now, we can go through here to get a document and llamas. So...
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Okay.
During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war.
I mean, it's one way to stop a war, I guess. Kill the bickerers! Wrong button. That's a dive spot. I ain't climbing back up there. Not right now. I guess I can't go that direction right now. That might be a later in the storyline thing.
All full up. Can't carry any more. I'm not sure. The dialect is familiar, but something's not right.
Gotta learn more, ma'am.
I caught a fish once at home, in the well. Papa says it's because there are tunnels filled with water under some houses. Funny, huh?
Yeah, funny.
Do you believe that major events in life can be traced back to a single moment? I do. Take what's happening now. Had Amaru and Sairi not fought that day during the famine, and had Sairi not insisted, despite Amaru's wishes, that it should be him who would go beyond the safety of the borders to hunt for the village, perhaps things would be different today. You see, Amaru felt responsible for his brother's death. I heard him the night they pulled Sairi's body from the wilderness. He was beside himself with grief. I think that was the moment. It broke Amaru. He took complete control of Paititi after that. He wanted to protect us all, because he couldn't protect Sairi.
And see, that's one of those cases of, misplaced guilt. Because we all know we can't do everything. If we tried, you'd go nuts. But some people still try. The misplaced, yes. The misplaced love of people. None of these children want to talk to me. Fine, be that way. I'm all good. Mother eyes. You're the dice kid. I talk to the dice kid. I got some furs and stuff. Oh. Ooh. Let's read.
The pilgrimage came to a fork of 2 rivers and decided to settle. They erected 2 pyramids and began their new lives as protectors of the box.
Alright, who's ready to go get some llamas? We'll talk to this guy first.
Beware. We've uncovered a wolf den in the area. But then again, maybe that is why you're here.
What do you mean?
The gods have sent one outsider to hunt another. Very appropriate. Best of luck on your hunt.
Guess who gets to go get a wolf? I mean, I've only got 23 specialty pelts. Let's go do this, because I get my guns when I'm not in this area, so, if not, I'm still good. Taki's dice are right there. Gotta love mud. Go slogging through the mud. Slogging through the mud. Look. Woo, almost fell. More mud. because I do not get enough bugs for my psycho arrows as I would like. There's a document right behind us. Over here.
Had to put the last remaining mule down yesterday. Broke its leg. Shame. Terrible shame. But I think I found it. Came across an abandoned village that simply must be Z. If only Father were still alive. I'm resting here for the night. Tomorrow I'll begin a thorough investigation of the site. The world will know a Fawcett discovered the lost city.
If you don't remember from our previous gameplays, the father was slowly going insane. The son wasn't sure if they were doing the right thing. Father died. Son kept on the quest because, you know, at this point he's committed. Sorry. Alright. Wrong way. That's the way I need to go. Can't even pick up my frog on a stick. Lame. It always sounds like I'm scraping rock. Set them on fire. It kills them quicker. As you notice, it said, you know, use the rare hides to craft and do all that fun stuff. I have the tips turned on just because, you know, I know a lot of people don't read that. I don't think I have anything I need to actually craft. I'll have to check the
All full up. Can't carry any more.
Secrets are revealed. For none may hide from me, for I am the Tomb Raider. Alright, we got a crypt, guys. Always take the money. It would be rude not to. There we go. Don't think there's... oh, there's that. Now, if y'all saw what I did, I came in here to the tree, and then once they came out, I slowly backed out and kept shooting. The reason you do it that way is because after you get so far out, like once you get to right here, they turn around and go back in their den. So you can just keep basically shooting them and stay safe. I do not see...
all full up. Can't carry any more.
I don't think we should have any more people throwing rocks at us. But I'm not 100% for sure. So let's hope no rocks. trust these people.
Okay, water looks deep enough. May Chuki have woven us each a tunic of the finest wool by the time we reach the afterlife.
I mean, can I get mine as, you know, fuzzy sweater or some nice pajamas?
These are the king and queen of Mictlan, the principal underworld of Aztec mythology. The Cantacutli was the most prominent of the gods associated with death. He was often depicted as a skeleton with eyeballs in his skull sockets, and his responsibilities included looking after the souls of the departed. His wife, Mictlansihuat, presided over festivals of the dead, which are precursors to the modern Dia de los Muertos traditions.
Lots more treasures. It shows me around the hidden city. Whack the wall! Bunch of dead people. I've got pretty good airtime since, you know, this is my plus game and I get to keep all my skills from the previous. So...
He's been here recently.
Desecrating the dead. I'm Indiana Jones. Sorry, I need the money.
Here's what I've been looking for.
really bright in here.
All full up. Can't carry any more. This might be a crypt where the nobles were interred. Is this some sort of eulogy for the people laid to rest here?
I miss my glow stick. Nothing against the flashlight, but... some survival caches. There's nothing else really over here. My backpack's pretty full. I have a lot of outfits. That's the bow I'm currently using. The Serpent's Lash. Increases fire damage. Higher rate of damage to animals and fires faster. Oh, there goes the last of my jaguar. Gotta go kill more cats. Cats apparently, like, most of this crap just... Oh, I don't have my guns with me. Can't upgrade my guns if they're not with me. I like my grip of here. I think everything else is upgraded for these, yeah. Mud is so slow. The Gary Wolf problem. Quit bitching.
Uy, toko guapo. Hach melinich.
Taita que tzokol yetelela. Ales tiokyo. Cautales le guaquita. Le poloco.
Pelana, Ishchoko, Pol.
Unurato and her rebels are the true sons and daughters of Paititi, if you're asking. I'm not the only one who thinks it either. Just the only one with the guts to say it, apparently. The cleansing is upon us, and it should be Unuratu's line that sacrifices Kukulkan to restore the sun, and not the other way around. The thoughts like that have a way of getting people dead, so it's no wonder they aren't voiced.
It's a bit humbling to be here in Paititi. I didn't foresee any of this. I was expecting an ancient place, artifacts, tombs. I just failed to imagine people. I was so focused on the trail of clues, I didn't even stop to wonder. I didn't mean to interfere, but Trinity's here. The Aztec used these to burn incense so they could communicate with the gods. Still smells of copal. The peak of this mountain is hidden behind thick clouds. I can't be sure what these two smaller hills on either side of the mountain are supposed to represent. It is busy today. Kukulkan may have promised we'll thrive, but many make their own offerings.
The cast out knows the minds of the gods. Show me a sign.
The protectors failed, and are now doomed to recover what they lost.
Gods, you sent the sun to keep your arcane wisdom, but you listen. How many
Can't quite make the dialect out.
The cast out knows the minds of the gods. Show me a sign.
Are you Pisco the Dead?
You can see me? At last, Pisco is seen. Are you also dead, Ishiki?
No. So you are Pisco the Dead?
I am Pisco, servant of the gods.
I'm Lara.
Lara. Nice name, Lara. You are not dead.
Neither are you.
Oh, but I am. As a child, I was to be sacrificed. I was brought to the mountain. The ritual was completed, but...
But you survived.
Only my body. I am dead to all my friends and family. I live by the offerings that are left for me.
I met a boy who says Pisco stole his dice.
Taki? He's the son of a very arrogant noble. He insisted we play a game. He lost. I don't have many things, but I won those dice fair and square. If you want, I'll play you for them. Do you want to play a game?
What's the game?
Talk to 5 people who have been cast out. Hear their wisdom and tell me why Taki lost, and I'll give you the dice.
I can do that. How can these shapes be Incan when they look like airplanes? Oh, I see. They're insects of some sort. Archaeology is a very delicate field of study. You have to put yourself in the mindset of people and cultures who died centuries before you were even born. Humans interpret strange phenomena based on what they already know. If the Inca had seen planes, they might have assumed they were some sort of bird. Given that, these shapes may not be insects after all. Some of them look more like fish.
It's a flying fish. How they saw the flying fish, I do not know. But, you know, best guess. Woohoo!
Patoli is said to be one of the oldest games in America, played by all walks of life. Players were known to gamble all of their worldly possessions over a single round, from blankets and precious stones to their homes and even their family's freedom. The god of art and games, Mackerel Shoktor, is considered an active participant in the game, responsible with bestowing offerings upon the winner. So much on the line for a simple game. some things never do change.
People like to gamble. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good gamble? I now know how to read the Yucatan monolith. Let's see if this one's Yucatan. Don't mind me.
Can't figure out the dialect. I must be missing something.
Oh, the grappling things. Llama! You have to be a certain distance. Then the llama allows you to pet it. Always pet the llama.
The legend is that the Ring of Seven stand guard over riches. But I've looked all over the place and I still haven't been able to find them. Doesn't make any sense. Why go to the trouble of making up a riddle and then not having it pay off?
Cause you dumb.
Se pensase en el Shetai.
As it was foretold, heralded by the column of flame burning through the night, and the destruction of our temples, and the warnings of the weeping woman and the two-headed man, the strange warriors astride great deer arrived with the rising sun. They murdered the weak leaders and claimed the land and the people as their own.
Now, they say deer, but we all know they mean horses. I mean, horses would look funny to anybody that's never seen them before. Yes, I know. Walk. 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 Boring. Run! I will get you later, little frog.
Do kids storm authority where you come from, Ishiki?
I think it's part of growing up, pushing boundaries. Are they in danger?
No. The guards threatened, but when they were young, they threw rocks at guards too.
Everybody goes through a phase. Just gotta let it happen.
All full up. Can't carry anymore. Someone's taking this old walkie-talkie apart. Were they making an attempt at reverse engineering, I wonder?
That or they just wanted a walkie-talkie. Because walkie-talkies are fun.
Have you come here to escape the bustle of the city? I swear, it gets louder and more crowded every day. The people are changing as well. They desire more and more, be it food or clothing or jewelry. Their eyes dart inside the homes of their neighbors, longing for the items they see. No one seems to be able to find contentment with what they have. It's too much. Sometimes I dream of sneaking away, just getting into one of these boats and paddling up the river. I would do that, but this place is all I've ever known. It would be a huge decision. I think I'll need to keep thinking about it. Thank you for listening. I feel as though a cloud has parted.
Yeah, I only have one skill point. That ain't nothing to buy, nothing. Because I need 4 and 4 for each of those.
Now I serve Ishel.
Hello. Are you one of the outcasts?
Yes, Ishiki. I'm Chaska.
I'm Lara. Pisco sent me.
Pisco the dead? Sent you to me? Did you lose a game of Patoli?
No. A boy Taki lost his dice. I'm trying to win them back for him. Pisco wanted me to talk to all those who've been cast out before he gives them back to me.
I'm surprised he didn't try to play you for them.
He is.
Ah, well, all I can tell you is this. Like Pisco, I was cast out. I lost my job and my position. But not because of an accident. Because of something I did, and would do again.
What happened?
Do you have any children?
No.
Neither do I. I did not receive the blessing of Ishel. But for my mistress, I was the midwife for her 3 children. I loved them like they were my own, until I lost my position.
What did you do?
I'm a thief, Lara.
What did you steal?
A jade necklace.
Why?
The youngest, Kiara, she saw the necklace while visiting a friend. She took it. They were coming for her. They would have cast her out. She was an only child. I said I took it. My mistress took the necklace from me and threw it on the floor, breaking it. And cast me out instead.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sad for me. I would do it again. Kiara's learned her lesson, and she has a good life. As for me, I serve Ishel now through my weaving, the way my mother taught me. And my Kiara comes to visit me sometimes.
Thank you for sharing that, Chaska. Kiara was lucky to have you.
Be well, Ishiki.
1 down, 4 to go.
Unuratu approached the throne through the crowd. She walked beside it, but did not sit. Why do we continue to believe this lie? She asked the crowd. Kukulkan controls this city, and I will no longer wear a smile and pretend it is any different. I will not be his puppet, trotted out to wave and smile. The guards cut her off quickly and ushered her away. Then they advanced, with weapons drawn to disperse the crowds.
Ishiki, would you like to hear a story? One that my mother used to tell.
I would love to.
You've noticed the pools throughout the city, haven't you? Do you know why they exist?
No, why?
We once had a queen, a very vain woman. She ordered these wells dug so that as she walked through the city, she could always see her reflection. One day, she knelt beside one of the pools, and a fish surfaced. She became very angry. The ripples in the water ruined her reflection. This queen tried to capture the fish, but she slipped and fell in and disappeared.
Disappeared?
Many tunnels between the wells were discovered during the search, but she was never found. Some say the queen is still down there, trying to catch that fish.
Thank you. That was quite the story. All full up. Can't carry any more. Villager claims to have seen a strange creature in the streets. They followed it to a walled-in alley where it disappeared. Citizen describes similar experience in Upper City. Woke to discover something trying to climb in a second-story window. When she yelled, it dropped to the street and disappeared. We'll continue to monitor. Itzamna is the son of the Maya creator god, Hunabku. He was the god of education, responsible for inventing writing and books. This made him an essential figure in the development of Maya culture. He was also god of agriculture and created farming. He even presided over doctors, healing people with the help of his red-hot hand. Usually, Itzamna took on a reptilian aspect, but he was also known as Kinichahau, a fire macaw, who is the patron of the number 4 and controlled drought and disease.
Patron of number 4. So who got 1, 2, and 3? I don't remember that being in the storyline. Yes! Level 2!
The Paititians made peace with each other and followed Yaskar Yahweh, recently acclaimed as emperor, to a site in the mountains to begin anew, certain they will not make the same mistakes as those before them.
That is a lie. We will always make the same mistakes, given half a chance.
An Aztec-influenced mask, decorated with items native to the area around Paititi.
Kill the bugs. This is a quest. I don't remember where it starts. I feel it's over there somewhere, but... That one's done.
They said I'm a liar and not to believe anything they say.
Hello? Pisco sent me.
Ah, did he?
Did you say you were cast out for lying?
No, Ishiki. I was cast out for telling the truth. That was my mistake.
What happened?
Should I say I've never seen an outsider? If no one believes the truth, it never happened.
What outsiders?
They dress in black and have strange weapons. They hide gold. I told the cult about the gold and the outsiders. They cast me out for lying. Lying? The gold was for them. One day, the cult will be exposed for its hypocrisy.
So what do you do now?
I lost everything, Ishiki. My position, power, reputation. But it took me losing all that to finally see. I had no purpose, no calling.
And you found one?
Yes. I serve the future by protecting the past. Queen Unuratu's line are the rightful rulers of Paititi, not the cult of Kukulkan. Everything I see, everything I hear, everything I know now helps the rebellion.
A worthy cause.
I send people to steal the gold shipments the outsiders deliver from time to time. They never change the drop-off point.
Sounds like you're making a difference in a lot of people's lives. Thank you for sharing. It was nice talking with you.
You too, Ishiki.
It is busy today. Kukulkan may have...
Ah, Matsupultik.
No, Galanta va. Maletile Jabob Lejelo. Hachkaka.
My wife is very ill, as are many others. A sickness brought by the outsiders. Someone should do something.
Hey!
Hello, Ishiki. Beautiful animals, aren't they? Llamas? So gentle. Even the wild guanaco in the wilderness. They love to be petted. The gods approve.
White capybara.
Hello. Are you an outcast?
Yes, Ishiki. Hello.
I heard you talking about a white capybara.
Oh, not just one. There are many of them.
Pisco sent me to speak to all those who are cast out. You're a hunter.
I am now. I was once a farmer, but that wasn't the life for me. I felt trapped. Forced to live up to the duties and expectations brought down by my family. I finally refused and went my own way.
And a white capybara was responsible.
No, Ishiki. A herd of them. One night they assaulted my field, trampled everything, but I did nothing to stop them. I just watched. They gave me an idea. A herd of these capybara, all white. What if I could hunt them? What if I could finally get away from the fields?
So you did it?
Best decision I ever made. My father disowned me, gave the farm to my sister, but that's fine with me. I'm a hunter now. They call me Paimo the White.
Thank you for the entertaining story, Paimo.
Thank you, Ishiki.
Alright, so, white capybara. And there's the white capybaras. Alright, next person to talk to is about 3 streets up. Too bad I can't mark a way. Actually, nope, can't even mark that as a way center. Can I mark that? Yes, haha! This is how you get around restrictions. God, this loading is ridiculous. Like, I never have to deal with this.
This describes something nearby. Canals bring water to the arid parts of the village, and they washed me away.
Our love was blessed by...
Hello.
Hello, Ishiki. It's rare to see outsiders in the city.
Pisco sent me to speak with you.
Ah, Pisco. I like him.
You've seen other outsiders?
Only one. He was handsome, gentle, and kind. We were in love, but our love is forbidden. Outlawed by the cult of Kukulkan.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
I was sentenced to death, tied to the cliffs and left to die. On the 3rd day, I welcomed death. That's when he found me, the outsider. He freed me and treated my wounds.
Who was he?
I don't know his name. It's been many years, but I still hope to see him again. I often return to the cliffs, near the condor nests, and collect their feathers. They remind me of him.
That's a remarkable story. Thank you for trusting me with it.
Thank you for listening, Ishiki.
Alright. Last one. And just head towards the main waypoint for the storyline quest. Actually, if I go this way... okay, so follow this. Follow this. It should be, unless I already got it. Right here. let go. Let go. Bad Lara.
Gotcha!
'Cause I'm a boss. I can just follow the river toward the main waypoint to find the last talker. They're up a level. Yo.
My wife is very ill, as are many others. A sickness brought by
Talk
the
to you already. It's Grandma!
Come see what I have to trade.
Hello.
Hello. You're Lara, aren't you? Pisco sent you.
He did.
I'm Moreika. That was the second time I heard your name today, Lara. The cultists are talking about you. You're the one who started the cleansing. The one who found the key of Shakshel.
I am.
Oh, don't feel bad, child. The cleansing was long overdue. It must be decided. Do we continue or begin again?
That's not an easy decision.
Did you hear that, Rimac? Deciding the fate of the world is not easy. I like this one. You're right, Lara. It isn't. And if the cult of Kukulkan decides, they will enslave us all and call it protection. Won't they, Rimac? He doesn't talk much. The cult is acting out of fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of the outside. Fear of change. But the same threats that are outside are in all of us. Fear is the enemy, not change. Change is the only constant. But look at me rambling on, Rimac. The lady must want to buy something to help in her search. Enjoy it. Good deal. Enjoy it.
I don't have my guns.
Come find me
No
if you
point
need
buying
anything else.
Buying any of that. Now go back and talk to Pisco.
Come see what I have to say.
Stupid frogs.
Pisco?
You've already spoken to them, haven't you?
I have.
Spoken.
But you still don't see it.
They all had hope.
You need to do better than that if you want to win the game, Lara. Hope is one thing, but all those who have been cast out have thrived in their new lives despite their circumstances.
Even you, Pisco.
Well, I am the best Patoli player Paititi has ever known. Not bad for a dead man.
Not bad at all.
So again, what did you learn?
I learned that sacrifice can make your life better. That you shouldn't be constrained by the legacy of your family. You can find your own path. Love is stronger than death, and you need to believe in something greater than yourself. But ultimately, you can't control everything. It's what you make of your situation that defines you.
Well said, Lara. You're sure you're not dead?
Oh, she's died many
Taki
times.
thinks he lost his dice because he was unlucky. But it's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player.
I see that now.
What did you think of Moreka, the outcast?
She was expecting me. She seemed to know quite a bit about me.
Ah, she knows a lot about everything, Ishiki. She has the most wondrous items in her shop. Artifacts known only to the gods.
I saw.
You were lucky you found her. She often travels outside of Paititi, gathering inventory.
She seemed the most optimistic.
Of course she is. We have a saying in Paititi. We all create destiny. We don't choose our circumstances, only our actions. A lesson my friend Taki needs to learn. Well played.
Thank you, Pisco. I'll bring the dice back to Taki.
And another skill point belongs to me. I ain't a witch, you're a witch. Lizard. Walk. I don't know why I gotta walk through this one house. Like, I can run all over this village, but this one house, they're like, you walk. Welcome to the market.
Beautiful.
You say beautiful as you walk into a market and you see a bunch of carcasses. Okay. Yep, this is Lara. Oh, look, this guy's trying to sell llamas too.
You're here during a busy time, friend. The tanners, the butchers, the weavers, the dyers, even the teachers. All the districts are preparing. The market will be busy. Great things are on the horizon for the city and its people. We all must do what we can to help Kukulkan usher in a new world.
So she wants to die. Good to know, good to know. What about you?
Will you trade? Please. I have barely made enough to offer in tribute.
Tribute to who?
The cult of Kukulkan, of course. They demand half of all profits earned on market day. But if they think I tried to short them...
I understand.
Thank you, Ishiki. Will you trade then? You have made an excellent choice, my friend. I am certain you will find it useful. I'm always ready to trade.
I don't recognize you. What are you doing here? Where did you get that tunic?
It was given to me by Unuratu.
Oh, you are the Queen's guest? I meant no offense. Please, you must forgive me.
It's all right. Don't worry.
How may I help you? Very good. Come back soon.
Hakan!
Cutscene.
What is this?
Cultist, waiting for their deity to appear. When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise the world dies. Sacrifice a god? The sacrifice is my duty. But this cult leader will take my place and attempt to become the god. He believes we can remake the world and live in a paradise of his design.
Remake the world.
What?
I've heard those words before.
There he is!
I know him. That's Dr. Mingus.
Behold! The instrument of our unity and salvation! Soon, our dreams of peace and safety will be realized!
They already call him Kukulkan. But his real name is Amaru. He was born here, but raised, lied to, by outsiders. The people believe in him.
But you don't.
My late husband, Saidi, was his brother. They had differences over the future of Paititi. When Saidi died, Amaru devoted himself to the cult.
You have seen the storm. You are worried about worse to come. I assure you that Paititi will persevere and thrive forever!
I know he will. If Amaru is successful, all of us who disagree will never see this paradise. The rebels will be discarded.
Not if they don't find the box.
Yes. Our best hope is to find it first. Perhaps Amaru might still be brought to see love and reason.
Death to the outsiders! Retribution will come!
Hakan! Enough!
We must strike while the snake is within reach.
Justice will be met in good time. Do not jeopardize our rebellion for the sake of impulse.
He's got a bad haircut anyway. He's gonna die.
Edsley, go scout ahead. We'll meet you at the edge of the mountain. Last warning. Go. Follow Edsley. Your clothing won't hide you long from these guards.
Okay, I'll find the box.
You've been warned to keep the peace.
I was just out for a pleasant stroll with my son.
Amaru is losing his patience.
It won't happen again.
Jonah, can you answer?
Yeah, me and Uchu set up camp. Everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits.
Okay, so that's where we're heading. Going uphill. A lot. Oh yeah, I gotta go turn in Pasco's dice. Might want to do that, huh?
Ah, my love. Ah, my love.
Crap. Keep forgetting this way is like a dead end. die everywhere. Base camp, what? Is it right here? Yep, right here. Save.
I don't think anything could have prepared me for this place. The people, their history, everything they've lived, and who they are today. To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him.
Only 2 skill points, not enough.
I found your dice, Taki.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't you say Pisco stole your dice?
Everyone knows Pisco steals.
According to him, you wanted to play a game and you lost.
He wouldn't let me play again. Just one more roll and I would have won.
Pisco wanted you to know.
It's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player. Now that I have my dice back, I can practice more. Thanks again, Ishiki.
Don't be so cheeky. Get out of the way then. Cheeky kids. Alright, I'm curious. What you gotta say, brother?
Come to plunder, outsider? Great warriors have failed the challenges. The hidden places offer rich rewards, if you survive.
What are you talking about?
A rite of passage. A test to separate the corn from the stalk. A trial that all cultist warriors must face. Nothing for the likes of you.
You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Then find the path of battle. See if you and your arrogance can survive it.
Go through there, go down there. Tomb. Tomb or story? Tomb or story? I'm here. Like how they made this tunnel as creepy as they could.
All full up. Can't carry any more. Impossible. I can't carry any more.
Beat it, monkey. Dang it.
I don't have enough space for that.
And it's tomb time! Welcome to the challenge tomb. I'm your host with the most, Lucky Loki. Lots of little bugs, lots of little bugs. Come here, little bug. Come here, come here, come here. Aha! My bug. My bug. No, come back, come back.
The Maya goddess Isha, like moon goddesses in many other cultures, was also a mother deity associated with pregnancy and childbirth. The natural phenomena over which she presided included waterfalls, rainstorms, and rainbows. She was also the goddess of all crafts, such as watercolor painting and weaving, which she invented. But she wasn't exclusively nurturing. Her hair consisted of living serpents. She wore a skirt made of bones, and she had a legendary temper.
So, Grandma.
Obsidian blades, never dull.
So no touchy. I said no touchy. I remember this too.
I need to open the gate.
Crap.
The gate's open. Now I'll just have to get over there.
Come, those who imagine themselves brave and bold. See if you can survive the trials awaiting within. Those who do will have earned their status as warriors.
Those who don't are dead!
There must be a way to get that gate open. Climb that, or lower it somehow.
warriors need to be raised somehow.
Horrible death number 4, 5. Haven't died in a while. Back over here again. Grab the gold. Push le button. And I broke it! Yay!
I think I might be able to climb this.
Everybody wants to play with sharp, pointy objects of doom on their day off. Up. Up. Decipher. Looks like that was all of it. 'cause I'm a mountain climber. Go sideways. There you go. I did not need embarrassing death number 7 to be me falling off of a rock. Seriously, did I miss something way over there? That's the base camp. That's the document. Press the wrong button. Whoops. Hey, if it puts me back at the base camp. Never fell down, so I didn't realize this was down here.
Kukulkan says they won't fear us if we are not capable warriors. And to become capable, we must complete the tests their people have made. These Paititians know nothing of war. Their blades and spear tips have dulled. I will complete their rituals, and I will show them the true might of those who follow Kukulkan.
That was it, right? I've got everything else. Yes, okay. Hate forgetting something. traveling takes forever. This is why I normally walk. I had forgotten this. Oh, thank goodness. And it put us right where I want to be.
Where is my mother?
She's settling matters between the guards and her Khan.
What's it like outside Paititi?
Well, a lot of things. It's a very big world.
Bigger than Paititi?
Bigger than 100 Paititis.
What? Will you take me there?
I think your mother might have something to say about that.
What you're looking for is in there.
How will I know when I found the right chamber?
By the smell of death. If you survive, you can find your way back through the old irrigation system. I'll meet you there. Be careful. The cult often patrols there.
Let me get the box. Here's my box.
A ceremonial whistle used during human sacrifices. The sound emitted from the skull-shaped instrument has been compared to the tormented screams of the dying and the dead. Its shrill cry is said to clear a path to the underworld for the recently deceased. The death whistle has also been used as an instrument of war, its cry striking fear into the heart of the unknowing enemy.
Makes me kind of curious what it sounds like. Sure, don't even give me a true whistle so I can hear it.
The surging population and lack of civil planning caused the settlement many problems. Farmers clear-cut jungle to use the fertile riverbanks for their crops, resulting in a devastating flood in the first heavy rains. Overhunting forced hunters to travel ever further to find game. Several groups, each vying for a controlling interest in the settlement, debated, often fiercely, on the best manner of solving these problems.
And this is why we sold everything before we came in. Because there's a lot of treasure they leave around. I sense a trap. I don't know how, but I do. I don't trust the floor.
This is a formidable weapon. Heavy wood lined with sharp obsidian teeth. It could easily stop an unarmored enemy.
Reminds me of what those guards in the...
And if the bloodstains are any indication, it has.
Was it the first game? Yeah, the warriors that kidnapped your friend. Yeah, that reminds me of them. The Oni.
All right.
I said jump! Jump, woman! Oh, crap! I remember this part. Gotta sit up for this. I have many ninja skills. base camp first. Anything to say, Lara? Okay, no. Wants me to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Because treasure is better. Okay, I'm full on sticks.
Through there. Having not heard from Lopez, some among the leadership began to have their doubts about him. Our group dispatched south to investigate. We sent the natives in first, uncertain those in the city had not killed Lopez on his arrival. They returned with reports of how sick the city was, and we quickly formed a plan to utilize this to our advantage.
They brought the sickness. I feel like the people that threw rocks are gonna come back now. I hate the people with rocks.
This seems to represent Unuratu leading a group in rebellion. There is a near total eclipse in the background.
You're the Tomb Raider, not me. I don't see what you see. Oh look, it's the Stinky Cavern.
Oh, the smell. This must be the place Etsley mentioned.
This is the Death Pit. This is where you get sent to die.
Steady, Lara, steady.
Zombies want to snuggle. Go away, birds. That's what birds are bad.
Okay, take it slow. You can do this.
You know, it's a good thing nobody guards this pit, because I'd have been found out. Like all the noise I'm making.
Ritual sacrifice.
Going up.
Oh, great.
We get it go. The long way around.
I guess I have no choice.
I mean, at least, you know, this one doesn't have zombies. Though I swear I just saw a Death Eater.
Is this one of the rebels?
You made me crawl through a big-ass, ugly pit.
There's a way in somewhere. A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track. Yes! Through there.
You know, this is how the bad guys found you in the first
The
place.
smell
You left
keeps
a
getting
trail.
stronger.
Laura, how's it going?
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Uchu.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Unuratu's, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Unuratu is the rightful queen of Paititi. After a famine that nearly wiped out the city, her family was ousted from power by the cult of Kukulkan. Her husband, Sayuri, died hunting for food on the outskirts of Paititi. Amaru, or Dr. Dominguez, Sayuri's brother, felt responsible and took control of the city, using resources from Trinity to feed the Paititians until the famine passed. Even though Amaru saved the city, the cult, in his absence, now rules with arrogance and fear. Unuratu and her rebels are fighting to free the city from the cult of Kukulkan and restore its ancient bloodline. Unuratu was raised to believe it was her family's legacy to complete the ritual of the silver box of Ishel and restore the sun for another age.
Seven. Let's try again. Got it.
Looks like this is the only way, okay? Have to burn that barrier. Full of oil and blood. The lone figure appears in a state of peace, as though waiting for something.
They all look the same. Set
That
it all
barrier's
on
down.
fire.
Need to keep moving.
God, the sub-vocalization is gonna, like, it's giving me goosebumps.
Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber? A barrier. Must have taken hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels. Damn, it's flowing to the wrong place.
Wait till I see it go at least halfway down.
Must be a way to turn the second wheel. Too heavy. Needs more torque.
I did this the first time.
Must be a way to turn the second wheel.
I remember. Today is not my day. Crap, did I put it on the wrong one? Let's see. Comes down here, goes through there, windy wine, and stops. Okay.
Find a silver box.
Hate that puzzle.
This must be what Trinity's missing.
got blood on my boob. Gonna wash it all off. Water slide.
There's the little rebel prince.
Esley!
Over there! Get her!
Let's run.
Damn it!
Get out of the way!
Yeah, scream like a little girl. Used to it. Get good, brother. Walk it off. Walk it off.
Hey, Laura, if you can, head back. Uchu has something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
Where am I? Alright. We have our 4 skill points. So, increased zoom or increased range of survival instincts and perception. Which one? What do you think? I mean, either one is good. I guess I should go back and do those tombs. Let's go with Eagle Sight. Alright. This shall be the end of tonight's stream. Thank y'all for joining Lucky Loki as she combats the wild as the Tomb Raider once again. I appreciate you coming and viewing. Maybe next time you can chat a little with me too. I hope you have a good night. Lucky